Hi, faculty and all pioneers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I'm Antonio with my team, Changle and Myung. Welcome to the final presentation of our project, Pi Network Programming Union, PiPU.pi.
Let's start by a question. What is PiPU? PiPU, or Pi Network Programming Union, is an initiative supports to seek, raise, and develop young talents and support pioneers to play and discover blockchain in programming and Pi Programming Club, Pi Open LMS, Pi Young Talent Fund, and PiPU Academy to build and involve Pi applications and services, and Pi ecosystem by novel ideas and solutions together to build a great Pi network. This is also a platform to incubate early projects, propose, build good solutions to develop Pi ecosystem, apps, and services in the future. Of course, to promote Pi network and boost the power of Pi network. Ask, why did we start a PiPU? In poor cities, children is difficult to approach technologies, computers, so we will help children all over the world to improve their passion, talent, and technology. PiPU is here to discover and provide the best knowledge to PiPU and pioneers for making the world better. PiPU will also help learning centers to give children better education for free. Talent pioneers and PiPU will have the opportunity to raise their talent by working or learning, help Pi Network and PiPU in technology and blockchain. Where to start out for our initiative is PiPro, which is a Pi Network Programming Club, both online and offline activities including Pi fundamentals and Pi programming, blockchain like smart contracts, DeFi, NFTs, Pi tokens, Steam Club, security and cryptographic programming club, and the Apps Club. You can explore the activities, enrollment, and programs of PiPro in our main website or app. How about Pi Open LMS? Pi Open Learning Management System, Pi LMS, is an online learning platform in which PiPU members, PiPU, not only study and share easier Pi courses and knowledge, but also to get the practice and develop Pi and Pi projects to make Pi the apps, services, and products. The platform contains Pi LMS, online courses for young PiPU, Pi Meet, a tube for PiPU, Pi Book, a PiPU community, and Pi Labs for building Pi programming contacts and projects. All is free. The Open Pi courses, Pi Open, will be built for minimal cost in Pi cryptocurrency for Pi learners and staffs of Pi network companies and partners. PiPU is not only an education group, but also a young startup where you want to learn and work in Pi software and new technologies. This is PiPU Academy, which is a special school for young talents and excellent Pi members to incubate novel ideas and solutions for Pi network and PiPU. Both online and offline learning is the place. Same as PiPro, the Academy will provide the best education and support training on Pi network based on the Pi cryptocurrency. We also create a big playground for students and Pi members with minimum cost in Pi cryptocurrency. Almost free, PiPro Academy includes Pi Lab, Pi Soft, and Pi Tech. Please find more on our app for special courses. One of our mobile ideas is Pi Fund, Pi Young Talent Fund. First, to create positive and sustainable changes in Pi programming, Pi network, services, and ecosystem. Last but not least, Pi Fund will connect a network of Pi ecosystem and enhance quality of Pi Open LMS, Pi Soft, and Pi Tech, towards the sustainable development of Pi network. To start Pi Fund right now, we encourage first established PiPU members of PiPU to donate at least 10% of mining PiCoin and other wallets to Pi Fund for encouraging ourselves and other pioneers and PiPU members play in Pi Network and PiPU.
We also would like to present a new media of PiPU and Pi Network. It is Pi Media include Pi News, Pi Magazine, Pi My Live, and Pi TV. We will be soon support for a new Pi Tech community later.
Let's take a look at our app. This is our demo app. Our main demo app, Pi Network Programming Union.org. Let's go to Pi Payments page. This is our app payments. You can go to the Pi Payments page. But before paying, please go to the guides or click in this image to see the PiPU payments guide. After reading the guides, please come back to Pi Payments to make some payments. In each payment, there will be an image contains information of each payment, and above it will be the button of the payment, like PiPU payment here. I will enter my information, like my name, username, or email, and my value, the value of Pi I'm going to pay, then click Pay Now. It's preparing for the payment. The payment detail is paying for the PiPU clock fee once with the value of Pi. I paste my passphrase and then confirm. The payment is giving details to the developer. And after that, the payment will show us a result and the payment has succeeded. You can close the tab. Let's try Pi Open LMS payment. Like we did, I'll enter my calculation and the value of Pi. Click Pay Now. And I'll paste my password here and we can confirm. It's PiPU.pi Academy payment. And then to the value of Pi, Pay Now. There may be some mistakes in our payment, but don't worry. Cancel that payment, reload our page, and you can go to our payment again. And the payment succeeded. Last but not least is Pi Fund donation. Click Donate. And we're donating for the Pi Fund. And the payment succeeded. Thank you for watching our demo app.
Yes, for future outlook and PiPG team, we are a small group. In next stages, we need more members to join for developing useful tool as mentioned in introduction. We will work with as a Pinnacle project to integrate into PiPG platform working both online and offline paying by PiCoin. We also boot a PiTech community later if possible. We can cohort for like hackathons if applicable, organize spring and summer camps, also webinar and conferences online or offline. The key idea is to build Pi and blockchain courses, hot and suitable projects for Pi Pro and Pi Network certificated and degree in PiPU Academy. Okay, for more detail, please see on our app. Yes, that's all. Thank you very much for listening. Thanks, Anna. Bye bye.
Thank you very much.
See you soon.
Bye bye.